I spent all day at the property. I gave all the dogs a bath. I cleaned every bit of their messes up. They are ready and clean and beautiful and cozy, and they should be sleeping right now. I go down there I try to go down there several times a week. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from where I'm living right now. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about, I'm filthy dirty and I look a mess. So I am sorry for the way I look. And I'm driving. But anyway, really fast, I was talking to my mom. We were talking to my dad. And I don't know if I told you guys, but he had, like a dummy, I begged him not to. He got the jab, that C-19 jab, both of them. And I said, Dad, why in the world would you do that? And, you know, he was in the military most all of his life. And he did a total of 31 years in the military. My dad did, my mom 20. And so anyhow, it's almost like he's brainwashed by these people now that he's retired. You know, anything they say at the VA, he's going to do. That's crazy. So he's regretting it now. But he's having, and that was probably a month and a half, 2 months maybe by now, maybe a month and a half ago, that he got that jab, both of them. And so anyhow, here's what's bothering me real bad. And I'm going to try to make it fast. I'm sitting here, I'm tired, y'all, I'm sorry. Anyhow, he said the other night, he went into work. My dad works, of course, he's going to work till the day drops. And he went to his place of work. He works third shift, and he works for that security company that does like the big banks and stuff. And so he works in Charlotte at a big bank on third shift. And he got real scared Saturday night. He called my mom about 4 in the morning, and he said, listen, I don't know what's going on with me, but I've not felt good since I got the jab. He said, but now I've noticed it's kind of messing with my mind, and I'm kind of scared about it. And she said, what's going on with you? And he said that when he got bored at around 3:30 that morning, he went into his office, and he was just flipping through pictures from like the Christmas party or the New Year party from the office. And he said that the people in the pictures now started looking at each other, talking and carrying on a conversation. My dad was hallucinating, and my dad's been, I'm talking quick-witted, sharp as a tack his entire life. Very smart man, very smart man. He never slipped like that, ever. He's 69, but he's never shown anything like that in his life. And so we're all worried about him. And then we got to thinking about his brother, Bob. Well, my Uncle Bob is one of 2 people that discovered that unleaded gas had so much lead still in it. He was a big-time professor for North Carolina State. I'll show you his picture one of these days, y'all. He's a gorgeous guy. Golly, he was my half-uncle. Anyway, he's gorgeous. So he got the jab, and we didn't even think about this until today when me and Mom were talking about it. Right after he got the jab, he had to retire. He's played tennis. He's been active. He's in his 70s, maybe early 80s. Sharp as a tack. Been top professor there at North Carolina State for years upon years. And they diagnosed him with Alzheimer's or dementia 1. And guess what we thought about? He had just received that first vaccine that came out before the 2. You know, it was all in one. He had just received his vaccine, and it wasn't 2 weeks later that he was diagnosed with, you know, this Alzheimer's or dementia. God bless. And so I have a loved one. I'm not going to say who it is because I love this person with my life, and I don't want to cause any problems for this person. But he works in the medical field, as does his best friend, who's a doctor. His best friend's a doctor in India. They graduated together in Florida, and then he went off to medical school, his best friend in India, where he's from, and so where his parents are from. So anyhow, he practices there. works 2 jobs, one at the hospital and one at a pharmacy. And he seen at the hospital, he got real shaken up. He said this woman lost her 20-something-year-old daughter as a result of the jab. And then last night he come home, or he come in this morning. I was fixing to leave, and he said, you won't believe this. We had a terrible reaction on a teenage girl last night at work. And I said, what happened? He said she went into anaphylactic, and I hope I'm saying that right, anaphylactic shock. And he wants to check on her today. You know, when he went back into work, he wanted to call her and make sure she was all right, because they had to bring her out by ambulance. But she had asked him prior, do you think this is safe? And he said, I can't say one way or the other because that'd be my job. He said, but I'll tell you this. He said, if you have questions about it, take 15 minutes to research it. He said, and if you feel good about it after that, then that's on you. He said, but do your research first. And he said she just sat down in the chair, kind of blew off everything he said. So God bless her. Anyway, I just worry. Man, I worry. I tell you what, they'll have to get my big ass running through a field from a helicopter with a dart gun, because I ain't getting it. I will not. I'm not against it or for, well, I can't say whether I'm against it or for it. I'm just saying this. It will not enter my veins. And anybody I love, I can't help my dad. I love him too, but he's already done the deal. But anybody after that, I'll beat them right over the head with a ball bat, knock them out, and drag them. They're not getting it either. So, y'all, we got to pray about this stuff. It's serious. And there ain't no telling what's going to happen. And, you know, if that's happening a month or a month and a half, 2 months later to some people, what's going to happen in a year? You know, is it going to show back up? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. Lord, I am filthy dirty. Look, I'm in my big van, y'all. I tore out the seats in the middle and left the bed. I'm turning this joker into a traveler. All right, y'all. I hope you're doing good. I'm so glad you're here with me. I thank you for riding with me a little bit. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed, and do your research.